County prosecuting attorney is clearing a Springdale police officer of any wrongdoing in a deadly shooting.
Corporal Danny Wright is back on the job after shooting and killing Dimitri Calvert on March 12th. Calvert was armed with a knife, and police say he held it up to a bystander's throat. 5 News reporter Jose Carranza is in the newsroom now, and Jose, you had a chance to pretty much look over all this footage today.
Yeah, Darren and Alexandra, we're going to show you some of that body and dash camera footage in a moment, and we want to warn you it might be hard to watch. But that footage, along with a case file released today, helped tell the story of what happened on Norfolk Avenue back on March 12th. That's when Springdale police received multiple calls about a man with a knife damaging cars and threatening people in the neighborhood.
There's a guy outside with a knife, and he's trying to get into cars and cause it.
That's a 911 call from Norfolk Avenue on the afternoon of March 12th. Corporal Danny Wright is the first officer to arrive on scene. Here's video from his body camera.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife on the ground.
He immediately orders Dimitri Calvert to drop the knife he's holding, a command Wright gives a total of 40 times during their encounter. Most of the body camera footage appears out of focus. In his report, Officer Wright says he tried to keep distance as Calvert gained ground. Wright says Calvert yelled, "What you going to do, shoot me?"
Drop the knife.
In his report, Wright states, quote, "I had an armed subject with a knife and club wanting to engage me. I was scared and afraid I was going to have to shoot the suspect." At one point, the video shows Wright's brother and father approach, telling Wright to drop his gun and use a taser.
I don't have a taser.
In his report, Wright says he did have pepper spray, but that it didn't matter because his training told him he already should have shot Calvert. The corporal goes on to write he wished he would have shot him sooner to prevent what happens next.
He's running eastbound. Drop the knife. Get away, sir. Get out of the way.
Calvert approaches a man standing nearby who was FaceTiming his uncle. Wright tells Calvert to get away from him.
Drop the knife. I'm going to shoot you.
2 other officers then arrive on scene to try and confront Calvert. Seconds later, Corporal Wright takes one shot while Calvert stands. The video shows Wright take a second shot after Calvert is on the ground.
Drop it.
You heard Corporal Wright mention he did not have a taser. We asked Springdale Police why, and a spokesperson tells us some SPD officers have tasers and some, including Wright, have pepper spray guns. He went on to tell us, quote, "Neither would have been an appropriate option in that specific situation." We have an in-depth look at this shooting, along with more police dash and body camera video from that day on our website. You can see that for yourself on the homepage of 5newsonline.com. Jose Carranza.